Hello and welcome to another episode of LinkedIn Live. This is Shahib here from Singapore, and I have with me Puja and Kasthuri here, and it's a really interesting initiative that we're wanting to discuss here, which they are doing at this present moment, and it's to do with education, obviously. And it's such a fantastic element, obviously, and which a lot of people at this present moment around the world, I think, parents are losing their minds. Children are basically thinking, no, I think I don't like mummy. I like my teacher better. So I think it's a very interesting situation that all of us are in at this present moment, and I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this live at this present moment can relate to it, which is really cool. But thank you very much for actually organizing such an event, Puja and Kasthuri. It's such a pleasure to know you both personally. And so the first question which I'd like to ask you is what planted the seed in both of your minds to actually do this? If I could get Puja to share first.
Thank you, Yusuf. First of all, thank you so much for inviting us and giving us the space here. What got me thinking this is when I've been coaching CEOs and other senior leaders and young leaders, I realized there's so many things, so many skill sets, especially, which you can start right at an early age. And that's what got me, because it's just like a tree. When you sow the seeds and when the plant is coming up, it's much easier to make a course correction rather than when it grows up as a tree. So that was the all thought that leadership is an expression and it needs to start early.
Very well said. I actually love that part where you said about the course correction, and that is so important. That is so important for people to sort of understand and know that sometimes you just have to take a step back to be able to pummel yourself forward, so to speak. So Kasthuri, tell me what was the main thing that was on your mind? What did you learn from this experience? Something that you would like to share with us, please.
Absolutely. Sahib and Puja. I mean, thank you so much for this space, as well as I'm so glad to actually partner with Puja. When she talked to me about this, like she was asking me about ideas, and she was discussing with me. I was like so happy. I said, yes, you have to do it at this lockdown period, please.
Yes.
Because we all have children. We know that how active children are, and we need to actually occupy them the right way. Yeah. So we thought, okay, she was telling me about this leadership course, and I said, yes, we have to actually implant this skills from young, because I believe they're so powerful. There is a superhero in each and every one of them. So we're going to bring that out. And she said, okay, Kasthuri, why not you bring out your yoga program in this? So I injected the yoga program with her webinar as well. Yeah, that's how it came about. So it's all just over a conversation. And we just
within a week, right?
Within a week. Absolutely, within a week. Then it's like I mean, I've got lots to share actually, but I tell you, it's an amazing experience for me as an instructor as well, because this is my first time doing a virtual yoga. Could you ever imagine, how do you do yoga virtually? So I had to put everything together. How am I going to bring this program virtually? So there was a lot of thought, and I had to use technology. So I learned a lot, even technology wise, and how am I going to bring about this whole program put together so that these children are able to access my program at any time. Not just through the webinar, but
absolutely. Absolutely. It was a beautiful alignment, right, Kasthuri?
Exactly. And see, that's the main thing, for body, mind, and soul. There you go. I mean, and see, that's the main thing. I think, to do anything in life, you just have to make sure that you're partnering with the right people whose vision, mission, and purpose is aligned to yours. And you're actually having that intention of providing value to others in some way, at this present moment. So I'd like to bring on board, two of your other coaches who were it is lovely for them to obviously give you their time. And obviously I've got Dr. Jignaa at this present moment. So hi, Dr. Jignaa, how are you?
Hi.
How are you all?
Hi,
Very
Jignaa. How are
very
you?
Great. Very great.
It's so nice to be here with all of you, great leaders.
Absolutely.
We are feeling so honored. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Jignaa, can you hear us?
Yeah. I can hear you all. Am I audible?
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, you're audible. You're audible. You just don't worry about hearing yourself. As we can hear you. So as long as you can hear us, that'll be great. So, Dr. Jignaa, thank you so much for joining us on this program. So, you are a spiritual leader, from what I understand, and thank you for. I mean, and Kasthuri and Puja have been telling me a lot about what the work that you do with people from all over the world to basically sort of align their spirituality with their existence at this present moment. So, thank you for for doing that, Dr. Jignaa. And I'd like to add to the stream Miss Suchi as well at this
Hi.
present moment. So who's also one of the coaches who took their time out of their busy schedule to come and share their expertise with all the lovely children who we will be bringing on board along with their families to give to basically get a bit of feedback as to how much this course has enriched their lifestyle. So my first question to you, Dr. Jignaa, if you can just give us a little bit of information regarding what you do for your professional work, and the part that you played in this amazing initiative that Puja and Kasthuri have.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, hello all of you, and I want to thank Puja for this amazing boot camp she has come upon, and just within a week, she was ready with so many kids around, and it was my pleasure to be on board with, teaching so many kids internationally. It was a great task actually. I must say, Puja has played an amazing role because, mentoring all the kids, it's not an easy job, right? So it was a pleasure for me to be a spiritual coach over here and teach the kids, in to how to respect or something about our universe or religion or something like that. It was very nice teaching them on how we can manifest our goals in our life. So it was a very great time with all the kids around, and I also had taken one art and craft session as well. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, I am a holistic healer and I am a multimodality practitioner. There are lots of things here. So I just want to just say in brief, my aim of my life, my sole purpose is to help the people around the world to uplift their lives. Actually,
That's wonderful. That's really wonderful.
thank you,
Puja and
Pooja.
Kasuri. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, come on. I need to know some how this course went, right? So let's hear it from the horse's mouth. So, Dr. Jignaa, what is your feedback for on Kasturi and Puja? How were they as the
Oh,
masterminds behind this amazing
that's all.
initiative?
The masterminds are really great because hats off to Pooja. I had seen Pooja how she was explaining each and every child with all detailed explanations, so many activities, and Kasuri as well. She was always there to support Pooja. So I must say thank to Kasuri as well. She was always there
Yes.
handling all the kids, and showing all the yoga poses. That was great. Actually, kids were really enjoying. Because I can understand because even my daughter had attended a boot camp, so she was very excited. And Pooja is a great teacher. My daughter always keeps on saying, "I want to join the boot camp again. I miss Pooja teacher."
Oh.
So I must say Pooja is a very great mentor. And so you should start again once you
Thank you.
come up again on a workshop. Yeah. Thank you,
Fantastic,
Yes.
Suchi as
fantastic.
well. Suchi, it was great working with all of you.
That's a lot of praise. That's a lot of praise for both Puja and Kasturi.
Thank you. Thank
In
you.
my
Thank
in
you
my
so
in my
much.
opinion, they deserve a lot more praise for the amazing work that they both do. But
Thank
I would
you.
love to hear from Miss Suchi. Miss Suchi, I mean, you're a well-known figure, a well-known thought leader, rather, on this platform and on a lot of different platforms with the work that you do to change the lives for the better for so many people around the world. How was this experience, perhaps, dealing with this group of individuals? I'm not going to call them children because that sort of, I don't want to demean them. They're not children. They're individuals. They are
They're
superheroes, and that is the
superheroes.
theme of this program.
Yes.
Anyways, so discover the real superhero from within you. So what was this? What was this? experience like? I'm pretty sure you worked with large groups of people, but most of them have most probably been adults. So how was this experience in working with children under the age of 12? Please share some thoughts with us, Ms. Suchi.
Thank you. So, well, I feel very honored to be invited as the guest speaker when it comes to this 7 days Unleash Your Superhero Boot Camp. Now, this boot camp was organized and executed, delivered, and curated by Puja in full support with Kasthuri, who literally uh, she was present each and every day in so many forms to support Puja and to bring out the best in children. But I would say the timing was perfect because being COVID-19, the lockdown, parents being so frustrated, being at home, children not being constructively occupied, they had nothing to do. Everybody was like not so happy, and Puja came out with this boot camp, Unleash Your Superhero. Now, all of us, there is a superhero in us. It's all about doing that inside job and getting a right coach so that we can unleash our superpowers. So Puja came out with this boot camp, and she picked up some coaches like me, Dr. Jignaa Desai. There was another nutritionist, and of course Kasthuri, and all of us together did our part. I didn't do much for this boot camp for sure, but yeah, what I saw and observed was all these children really needed it. That was like it was so needed at this time of the year, and where there's so much negativity around them. So all of them truly enjoyed the session. And what I'm very impressed about is Puja designed the boot camp in a way where each and every student, the real superheroes, they did not feel belittled or did not feel that they are not enough. She tapped on their strengths in such a short time, in just 7 days, to bring out the best in them. And the way she curated, the way she facilitate the whole session, even Kasthuri, I saw your facilitation, the way you facilitate, it's so important to tap on the strengths and do not mention about the child's weaknesses. And that's what they did. They did not mention what's not good in the children, in those students, but they brought the best out of them. So making those children feel very competent, confident, and getting them to share what would they like to be, where would they like to go in life, how would they reach there. So this is all about designing future leaders, and I am so proud of Puja and Kasthuri for doing this job. Thank you, Yusuf, for supporting their mission and vision. Thank you, Dr. Jignaa Desai. That was so beautiful. So some of the sessions, one of the sessions I remember is like, what would you like to be? Where are you right now? Where would you want to go? How would you go there? And even if I'm not like looking down at anybody, but even if you ask this kind of question to some of the adults, I'm telling you, they are so caught up, be it materialistic desires or something else. If you ask them, what are you right now? Well, I don't know.
Correct.
What would you like to be? Well, I'm not very sure. How would you go there? Well, I just want to be here. I don't know. And they kind of, they're not very interested or not very eager to learn because they have kind of compromised with whatever is happening around them, however, whatever they are. And this boot camp, I would say, we should also conduct it for adults,
Yeah. In fact, we have.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea because honestly, Puja and Kasthuri, let me say that I'm going to be putting my hand up to be first in line. Okay, if it's coming for adults, I'm first in line. So for sure, because.
It would be nice.
So, but thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Jignaa and Miss Suchi for sharing with us your amazing nuggets of wisdom and for making a difference to this brilliant program. And I'm sure Kasthuri and Puja would love to have you both associated with more of the upcoming groups coming up in the near future. So closing words from Puja and Kasthuri before we bid Miss Suchi and Dr. Jignaa goodbye for the time being.
Thank you. You were like a magnet to our program. And I always call you Miss Suchi. You are a lighthouse. Thank you so much, Dr. Jignaa Desai and Miss Suchi. It wouldn't have been possible without both of you. You were pillars to the program. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely,
It's
Dr.
honor.
Jignaa and Miss Suchi.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Madam
it is
Speaker.
Yeah. Okay. See you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for being there. Really, really appreciate the time that you all have taken from out of your busy schedules. So now we're going to actually include a few of the students and as a few of the students and their parents, and basically we are going to basically ask them to share with us how they felt with this initiative and this program. So I'm going to include a couple of people at this present moment, into the stream, so that we can actually hear from some of the parents and the children one-on-one.
Okay.
Welcome, Millie and Arush.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello,
hi.
Arush and Millie.
Hi,
Welcome,
Arush.
welcome, Divya,
Hi,
Hi,
Divya.
Divya.
and welcome, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Hi.
Hi. That's interesting. Very nice. Nice to have you here.
Yeah. All of you. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. It's
Molly.
just nice.
Molly would just like to clarify. You have kept yourself on mute, so if you can just unmute yourself, please, from your end, because I can't unmute you. So yeah, awesome. You're unmuted. Thank you.
Great. Wow.
All right, great.
Looking at your faces, we miss you all so much. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can see my spaceship boy. I can see my Harry
We've
Potter.
lost someone from the live stream, so I'm just going to add someone else at the moment. So
Okay.
let me just
Sure.
let me add Rudra.
Hi, Rudra.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you.
Wow. It's so nice to
All
have you
right.
here.
This is so nice. This is so nice. And
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Well,
all of
we
you
miss you guys.
making time and being here. So, Kasthuri, you want to start first? Yusuf wants to start, or should I go on? I mean, we all are.
No,
like
please go ahead.
complete
It's your show. Please go ahead.
Okay, Puja, you can go ahead. No worries at all. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to ask my spaceship boy there first, Arush. So Arush, what is something what you have learned in this boot camp, which you think you're applying even now, every day? Is it something?
Proactive and reactive.
Proactive and reactive.
Proactive, reactive.
And the types of
Wonderful.
listening.
And the types of listening. Wonderful.
Yeah, I could add to that. Actually,
Yes,
they have
Millie.
started with their HBL, that is home-based learning in Singapore. And it was just after the camp.
Absolutely.
So whatever he has learned, what he's saying, the proactiveness and the reactiveness. So everything, we can see few reflections because every hourly he gets his work from the school. Of course, it was tough the first week, but he has really adapted well. And, I think this camp has made a difference in his approach towards things. And yes, we were very happy. And this camp, to be very frank, I was browsing my Facebook. It is like a mindless surfing kind of a thing, but not always. I came across this poster with Puja. I saw her, and I somehow related to Puja because I had seen her previously on LinkedIn and all. I just took the poster, I read it, and I messaged her. It was like the app thing, what I was looking out, and I got it. And we are very glad my boy was there for the whole week program, and we see a lot of changes in it.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you so much.
amazing.
Just a very quick thing, Yusuf, what I want to add is Arush was in a batch wherein he was the youngest, okay? He was youngest in the batch, in the group, okay? And the way he used to understand the concept, and if he has not understood something, he would ask, Miss, it's not clear to me.
That's the best way.
So,
That's the best way. Inquisitiveness is so important.
Absolutely. And Millie herself, she comes from she works with the startups. So her having the trust in us, got us still that
Yeah.
yes, this is something which can start in early. Thank you, Millie and Arush.
Thank you so much.
Kasturi,
No,
Thank you
very
so
nice,
much,
very nice.
Millie and Arush.
Sure.
I would request you both to follow this feed either on Pooja's personal Facebook page or my LinkedIn profile. So it's being
Will do.
broadcast simultaneously on both those places. So thank you so much for joining us. I really
Pleasure.
appreciate the
Pleasure.
time.
Thank you.
Take care. Have
Thanks
a
a
lovely
lot.
day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Molly, can I ask you, what is something that you still practice from that leadership webinar? What is
So
something that you still practice?
so I basically started like making a daily list since like as Arush's mom said before that we just started our home-based learning. So
Yep.
because of that, I actually like set up a board where like it has a list, and now my sister's following me as well.
Fantastic. So you're a role model, right? Well, she was in there as well, right? I
Yeah,
always
she was
see
there
her
for one
together
day.
with you, right?
For the
Yeah,
dance,
not all the
okay,
time,
okay.
but just
So that,
session.
yeah.
right. Okay, that was a weekend. Wow, great. So you were a great role model. So how does your parents see it? Like, how does your mom? Can your mom say?
Yeah, we have her mom, Manpreet, here.
That's mom.
Hi, Manpreet.
Hi, mommy. Yeah, hi, Manpreet. So how do you have anything to say about it? Like, what do you think about the whole thing? The whole program. Molly, is your mom there?
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah.
They're just connecting, I think, reconnecting and connecting.
Okay, sure.
Molly, we can hear you. You can say. You can speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Manpreet?
Can you hear us, Molly?
Can you hear us, Molly? She's on mute. Molly, you need to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Manpreet,
Manpreet. Yeah. Yeah. Could you share with us like your experiences? What did you notice about how Molly was enjoying the webinar, the program?
Hi,
Yeah,
Manpreet.
share with us. Hi, Manpreet. Would you like to share?
Yeah, hi. Hi, all of you.
Hi.
Hi, all of you. Yeah, definitely. So, Puja, I met Puja personally once, and I got to know about the webinar she conducts. So I was quite interested once I read personal message that she is conducting some kind of
You're on mute. You're on mute, Molly. Unmute. Yeah.
But to the
Okay.
That's okay.
Can we?
Keeps going on mute.
Yeah, go
Hello.
ahead.
I
We can
think
hear
there's
you.
Yes.
Yes.
issue.
We can
Now,
hear
can
you.
you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
So,
can hear you.
yeah, it was a good. Okay, so it was a wonderful experience, definitely. So I can see her getting more organized, as in she mentioned just now, and the fights between the two siblings are there, but she is able to handle it really well and behave in a matured way, the way I expected her, and have tried my level hard in explaining her all the traditionals. We are bade ho, aise karo, waise karo. It doesn't works, but literally this thing works. So that's my personal experience. But also this program was basically a lot of unfolding happened with her personality. I got an opportunity to see a little more deep inside my child. I must say here that she is a kind of person who is not an open book. Mostly she keeps the things to herself. And when I was seeing her participating as a person there, so I can see various aspects coming out very nicely. And there were quite a moments where I really felt amazed, at the same time proud for her. And yeah, I was quite happy that we took up this program, and I'm just looking forward that she embraces all those points which she has learned and practices them throughout in future as well. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Great.
I
Beautifully
would
said.
like to add
Beautifully
one
said.
thing.
Thank you so much, Manpreet. And Pooja,
I
please go
would
ahead.
like to add one thing. Especially in this case, Kasturi, it was like Manpreet got a buy-in from Molly. She didn't push her for the program, but it was more of that
Yeah.
collaborative parent, which I really so admire. Thank you, Molly and Manpreet, for being with us. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Yes, yes.
Thank you also.
Fantastic. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much, Molly and Manpreet, for joining us today. Have a lovely day ahead. Take care.
Okay, we have from Qatar and we have from Hyderabad.
Okay, great. So we have Rudra, right?
Hi.
We go
Rudra
with
is from Qatar, Rudra and Sushit. Divya, you need to unmute yourself. Okay.
Yes.
So you want to go ahead, Kasturi, or should I go ahead? Like,
You go ahead,
anyhow.
Pooja. We'll do alternate, so not to worry.
Okay.
You go ahead, Pooja.
Sujit, you yourself are in LinkedIn, right? And you yourself are a professional. So what do you think, I mean, such kind of skills, can it be taught at an early age? Whatever we were teaching children, do you think it can be taught at an early age?
Yeah, actually, this program, I'll just tell you about this. This program is not only, traditional way of learning. It's like, it's an activity base, and they have yoga, they have spiritual, okay, and also, dietitian also in that. So it's like complete package, and what most I liked is you worked on habit, which is very important, and he changed it. Like today, I'll tell you one example. He himself put timer for 30 minutes, and he said, no, unless and until I finish these
Wow.
2 pages, I am not going to get out from there.
Yeah.
Even I was asking something, he said, no, 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 let me finish this. I said, yes, you should know where to say no. You should learn. And he's quite happy what he learned. And like, for example, proactiveness, and also skills which you learn, which like soda boy, and whenever he's having fight, he's controlling. He's saying, no, 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 no. I am water boy, not soda. So that actually I used to tell him, but like he said, he is controlling, and I'm really happy the way he has taken up. And yoga also, yesterday he missed it, but today he told, no, no, Papa,
Oh.
I'll do it. I'll do it. And also he
Wow.
said, Papa, goal setting, you should not set, big goal. Like every day I will set 15 minutes, and then I'll wake up. So he is
Oh.
trying to,
Wow.
yeah, take it very
Wow.
positively. So I'm really proud of, the way he has taken up this course.
Thank
Oh,
you. I
very
still
nice.
remember, Sujit. It was at my place. It was midnight 2:30 a.m. And Sujit had sent me a message that, hey, I want to enroll. It was just one day before the program. He was like, I
Oh.
want to enroll it. I have just seen
Wow.
it. So I still admire that. Thank
Wow.
you so much.
Right.
Quick thing to you, Rudra. What do you think as a family? What is one adjective or what is one word which you want to say, which you feel a difference in as a family from after this program? Anything.
In the behavior.
Yes, as a overall, what do you feel? What is a change or what is one habit as a family or which you feel you are proud of? Anything which you want to share?
First, I used to be like reactive. I used to react in all the things, but now I'm like proactive.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rudra and Sujit, all the way from Qatar. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We so
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
your time.
And keep
Thank you so
bringing so many programs like this, and we will be there, to
Oh, thank you.
take that
Thank
opportunity.
you. Thank you. Thank
That's
you so
very
much.
lovely.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you so much.
right.
Thank you. Over
Over
to
to you,
Divya.
Kasturi.
Yeah, hi Divya. How are you?
Hi, yeah, we are doing good. How
Okay,
are you
great.
all?
We are all great, and we miss you terribly. All right, we miss the children terribly. Okay, I just want to ask you, as a parent, right? Okay, you have been always guiding your child beside you. Now, in this program, Puja and I, we had a very big aim to bring you back and see your child from back. All right, for example, get your child to involve. That's why we thought that, okay, let the parents stand back and watch the children. How did you feel working with him and watching him work? When you give the responsibility to your child to get them to take their own responsibility in their learning, how do you feel it?
And Divya, you can bring in your
See,
second
it
one
was-
in the front. Don't worry. You can just
Yeah,
bring your
it's
younger
okay,
one in
it's
the
okay.
front. It's okay. It's
Want to tell
perfectly
me
okay.
something?
That's
Yeah.
Tell me
okay.
something.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Okay, you're strong. Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah,
No, no,
why?
no
First of
problem.
all,
Yeah.
it was an amazing, amazing session. The amazing boot camp. First thing is, more than children, even parents learned a lot.
Oh,
how
wonderful.
how we have to behave with them. How do
Yeah.
we react when they are like a soda kid? Even we got more reflected with this boot camp. Right from the second I was telling to Puja, it was awesome. It was awesome session. and
Oh, that's
um,
brilliant.
and other than this, even my younger one, when they were fighting, they say, "Hey, you are a soda kid. No, you are a soda kid. I am the water kid." Like that. And one more thing, they used to discuss. See, this is the jar. I'm putting rock, sand, pebble. Rock is important thing. Pebbles are, I mean, which is not much important. Sand is not at all important. So they're coming up with, if someone is working which is not useful, which is want, they will tell, "You're doing sand. Let's do rock." They both discuss like that. They are implementing that. I'm so happy for that. Thank you so much, Pooja and
Thank
Kasturi.
you.
Your yoga
So,
poses, not only my young Chahel, even my 4-year old kid is doing yoga. Thank you so much for
oh,
that.
oh, that's so nice. That's so nice to hear. That's so
See,
nice
this
to hear.
is this is so this
Thank
is
you
so
so much.
beautiful to hear. Actually, this is so beautiful to hear because I'm
Mm-hmm.
here from a completely third person perspective, and I
Mm-hmm.
obviously have worked very closely with Kasturi and Pooja, and I know them personally. They're very close friends of mine. But and I know obviously the prowess that they have in their own personal and professional fields that they specialize in. But it's so good, for me as a third person to come in and actually see and hear from the horse's mouth, quite literally, people who have actually seen it and experienced such an amazing initiative with themselves. And what better way to actually provide a testimonial from rather than from the parents themselves as well as the children. And it's so beautiful to watch. So Kasuri and Pooja, I mean, seriously, kudos to you both once again.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing the amazing work that you both do. Thank you so much, Divya, for joining us. I will be removing you from the stream, so please continue watching on either Pooja's Facebook or my LinkedIn live. So
Hi,
thank you once again for
Shahil.
joining
We'll
us.
catch up with you later. Thank you. Keep practicing yoga. I love your Lego. What you do.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
So we have Mohina, who just turned 7, right? Mohina, what's your age now?
My age is 7.
Yeah, so she's again one of the youngest in our batch, and again we have Arya. So I'm going to speak to Mohina, and then I'm going to get into Arya. So Mohina, I remember that your dad said that only when Mohina agrees to join in the program and she likes the program, she will join in. So I thought that this girl must be 13 years old, and I was surprised she was just 7 years old, and she was asking me the questions. How is it going to benefit me? What are the 2 things that I'm going to improve? And I'm like, okay, what's your age? So Mohina, how the program has helped you?
Yeah, we have to ask you. Yes, Mohina. Say,
I
baby.
Whenever I wake up, I do some rocks.
Important task.
Yeah. Then I do pebble, and then I do nothing. Only
Okay. You have done so much, rocks and pebbles.
And she has a LinkedIn profile, by the way. She has a LinkedIn profile. So do follow Mohina on LinkedIn.
Wow. Okay, I will do that. I will do that, Mohina. I will do that. Yeah.
All right, Mohina, anything you want to share with the people? I mean, because you asked me so many questions, right, while joining. So now, anything you want to share with your friends? Any one message you want to give before we say you bye-bye?
I learned the day-to-day principles to be used in life, like difference between invest and spend time, setting your priorities, vision board, making good habits and bad habits.
Thank you. She's reading from
Okay.
her thought book. She has prepared a thought book after this program.
Okay.
Thank
No,
Okay.
you.
I
Okay.
read it before only.
Oh, this was
Okay.
before. Then what was that thought book which you shared with us? Okay.
That had the thoughts. Some
Oh,
thoughts.
that are the thoughts.
I
You
used
should
to
follow
write
her.
it in my diary at my school.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
Mohina. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for
okay,
joining us,
Mohina.
Mohina.
I
Bye.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a
Sorry.
I have a question.
Kasthuri.
I have a question. Okay, it's going to be a little silly here. Okay, Mohina, I want to ask you, do you have any advices for us parents in a child's view?
Advices?
Yeah. If you are given a choice, okay, if you're given a chance to advise parents, what is the advice you will give? What would you like from parents around the world to do for their children? Can I ask you?
Mm, routine making.
Routine
Make a
making.
plan.
Make a plan. Okay, so we should
Follow
make
a
a plan
routine.
for our children. Okay. Wow, great.
So follow
Thank
her
you.
advice and follow her on LinkedIn. Thank you,
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you
we
Mohina.
so
will.
much,
Thank
Mahina,
you.
for
Right.
joining
Bye.
us.
Thank you.
Take care. Have
Love
a
you.
lovely day. Stay blessed, little one.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Mohina.
She was lovely.
Okay,
She was
so
lovely.
yeah. So Arya, you used to join the program. In fact, you used to miss your school, right? I mean, one session of school and then you used to join in my program. So what you used to like so much in our program? What is one thing which you used to like so much in our program?
The thing that I like in your program was that you taught routine and you made children and like other kids understand how to make wholesome and
Okay,
being
so Anya, that
and
question was for Arya. She used to miss the school and join it. So that's why Srisha was looking at when did she miss the school? No, that question was for Arya. I'll come back to you, Anya. That question was for Arya. Arya, you used to miss one session. I remember your mom sending me a text that she's missing one session and she's joining in the program. So, what you used to like so much, Arya, in our program? What is one thing which you love in the program? This all our young batch, the youngest ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Arya? Arya? Jigna, you want to say maybe for Arya? Jigna, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Are you able to hear? The net is
No,
down.
I'm not able to hear
Hello?
Arya.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you, but not Arya. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, Jigna, you.
Okay, you can take somebody else. The net is down.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll move to
focus,
Srisha then.
Sorry,
Focus,
what
focus,
she said?
focus, she said.
Focus.
She said
All
focus,
right,
focus,
thank you.
focus.
You made a very
She is saying
focused point. Thank you so much.
She's very
Thank you,
blessed
thank
that,
you.
say like this.
Okay, thank you, Jigna. Thank you, Arya.
Yeah.
Keep on
Thank you
focusing on
so
the
much.
task.
Thank you so
I
much.
love that
Yeah.
focused, sharp
Bye.
point made by you. Thank you. All right, so now AD sister, I don't see my other D.
D isn't stuck in a
Srisha.
Oh, okay, AD sisters. All right, Srisha, you went. In fact, you were the one who endorsed the program even before the program started. So, what made you endorse the program even before it started?
So like Yusuf keeps saying, I've been seeing you guys in LinkedIn for more than a year now, and we've been acquainted and we know
Yes.
what each of us have been doing on the platform and the kind of webinars we've been doing. I had an opportunity to do one webinar with Puja, and I did realize that, as an entrepreneur myself and having a break in career and then taking up career, having leadership skills is the best way to go towards breaking down things in life to achieve. And to achieve goals, you need to know how to go about it. And most cases in school teach them how to do work, but they don't teach them these tools that help them to grow beyond that work and focus on the tiny things. Like now the kids are able to say rocks are important and sand is not. But the reason is they need to know what it means in life. If they don't, they will always be behind sand and not reaching their goals. So, once I realized the, power of having these tools, I felt giving to them at a younger age would be the right thing a parent should do. And that's how I ended up endorsing. And I am absolutely happy. And I would go back and endorse it again, saying, everybody do it. Don't stop doing it.
Thank you so much. In fact, Srisha is even
Just
one
a
of our
testament
parent
to
coordinators.
how amazing this program is, Puja. So keep up the great work. Thank you for this wonderful testimonial. So please go ahead, Puja and Kasthuri.
Yeah. So, Anya, what is one thing which you're practicing at home right now, or which you're teaching your mother, which you learned in the boot camp?
I'm practicing how to make like a tape, like a timetable, what you follow. I'm still kind of getting trouble to follow and do what it says.
All right.
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's
Thank
very
you so
nice.
much.
That's good.
But we recognize
Fantastic.
that we need to make a timetable. We need to make sure that we know what are our goals for the next day. So we're working on it. Work in progress.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
All right. Thank you, Surisha, so much
Fantastic.
for being our parent coordinator, for having a trust in this vision. Thank you so much. It
Thank
means
you.
a lot to
Thank
us.
you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Thank you so much. Hi,
Oh, we have
Rahul.
Rahul and Sid. So,
And
Kasthuri,
that's,
you go first.
yeah, that's Arushi, right? Hi, Arushi. Is that Arushi? Yeah, hi,
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Arushi. Yes, she was like very actively involved in yoga whenever I have like the sessions with her. So that was amazing. So, Rahul, right? Yeah, that's
Yes,
Rahul. Yeah.
Kasthuri.
Hi,
Right.
Rahul. Rahul, what do you
I,
think about Arushi? Do you think children can be trusted on their own to work?
yes, why not? Because I'll just give a background. I had done one course with Puja uh, to be CEO of your life. And when this program was introduced, Puja told me that she thought of having such programs for children. The reason was if these small concepts, for example, for me, this pebble and the big stone, I've learned just 3 4 years back. But if my Arushi is able to learn it at this age, I'm sure this is going to contribute in the future because these are the small things which contribute in a larger way. And many times there are things which we do, we know them, but there are not words are not given to them. But if they know this is the activity, this is the word given, then it helps them to understand them better, do it them better. So this program has helped her. Uh, the feedback which I get from her mother, that is most interesting one because she is able to notice it. So that is the
Right.
most prominent feedback which I could get about this program.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Rahul, I also want to know something as a parent, yeah. Is it good to be always working with the child or let the child work on their own and watch them from behind? As a parent, I mean, it's just a question that I'm asking you. I want to know more feedback. What do you think?
Uh, see, there are things sometimes you need to decide because there are a lot of signals available. You need to decide because at certain age, it depends upon the age, the responses from the children. I feel it is a very sort of flexible kind of thing because you need to adjust your ways to deal with your children. Sometimes there are situations where you take the charge. Sometimes there are situations wherein you don't be there, and there are some certain situations you need to be in support of them so that they don't fall back. So
Okay,
as per me, if I deal with Arushi, I try to maneuver it depending upon the situations and depending upon the
Very
signals.
very
good.
nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Fantastic. That's very beautiful. That's
Very
very
nice.
beautiful. Thank you so
Arushi,
much. Yeah,
one
I wanted to know.
message,
Thank you so much.
one word, one word for your friends who are watching you. One word, whoever is watching right now. What is one word which you want to say them? One word or one statement, something which comes to top of your mind.
Like even I had my own opinions, but I used to be more interested hearing their opinions as, and I used to always think that can I mix up my opinions into them because it would be like into a bond that would be more better than I am thinking.
All right.
Oh, very
All
nice.
right.
Wow,
Okay.
that's so
Thank you.
beautiful.
Do follow Rahul.
Fantastic.
Rahul is on LinkedIn and his tagline states learner. So he is with completely learner mindset.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Rahul,
Thank
for
you so
being our
much.
very
parent
nice.
Thank you.
coordinator and for helping us and trusting us. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Sid. Hi.
Hi, Sid.
How are we
Hi,
doing?
Sid.
Hi. That's how we
Oh,
used to always greet, right, Sid? He used to never greet me with one hand. He used to be always, hi, Miss
Hi.
Puja. Okay.
hi, Sid.
Kasthuri, you want to ask Sid
No,
something?
no, you go ahead.
All
You
right.
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Sid, I loved your honesty. Always the honest opinion what you used to have in the class. So honestly tell me, what is something which you are practicing now?
I'm practicing to be a proactive child and to be a reactive child, and I am practicing to earn more sweets in my jar in my bank account.
I love the honesty what he has that he is trying to earn more sweets in the bank account. So Shipra, quickly, if you could tell us like what is the sweets thing which is going on in his bank account?
Yeah, we made a jar, and we wrote every day we make a plan, a family plan, so that we can execute that plan. In that, if Siddhant is following all the things and I'm also following all the things, then we give some coupons to Siddhant, and he's collecting all the coupons. Once the jar is filled, he will be reimbursed by those coupons, and he can buy whatever he wants to buy. And we are following it. And
Very nice.
earlier, he used to be used to follow procrastination a lot, that mama, I will do it later, I will do it later. But nowadays, every day in the morning, he makes a plan. Generally, it was a win-lose situation or lose-win situation, but nowadays it is a
Wow.
win-win situation more.
I love that, Shipra. I love that. It's a superhero family. The concepts which we taught children, I so
Yes,
love
yes,
seeing that parents
yes.
using it. So
Yes,
much,
I used
a
to push
lot of
him a
love to
lot.
you.
Yes, I used to push him a lot, but now it's not only he, but I'm also turning from a soda parent to a water parent.
I love that, Shipra. You made my day.
Thank you, thank you.
Fantastic.
These
Fantastic.
things we
Yeah.
are following regularly. And seriously speaking, when earlier my brother-in-law suggested me for this course, as you know, Amit, Bani is also one of the contestants in this. But I was not very sure about the course because the curriculum which Siddhant was following, I was like, it's a daily routine for him. We will enroll him and he'll say, I'm not practicing anything. But seriously speaking, there's a lot of change in all of us, not only in Siddhant, in all of us.
Thank you so much, Siddhant. Just continue being so honest and awesome you are, and continue your freedom of expression. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Siddhant and Shipra, joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you so much. All
Thank you.
right,
Thank
bye.
you.
We'll see you
Bye-bye.
later. Thank you. All right.
Thank
Jolly,
you.
I'm going to come to you.
Yay.
First, I'm going to speak to Sia, then I come to you. Hi, Sia.
Hmm.
Hi, Amruta. Hi. You need to
Hi.
unmute yourself. Just unmute yourself. You are on mute.
Hello.
We used to love her homework. Your homeworks, your
Yeah.
creativity is something which I'm going to speak for the ages, Sia. I love the
Oh.
kind of work which you used to get, Sia. Thank you so much for all the effort you used to put in. Sia, what is your advice for all the parents who are watching you?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you did all
Yeah.
my reflections. She used to do not only one reflection, Kasthuri, all the reflections, you know. So I'm going to ask her
Fantastic.
to be your mini coach and give us the advice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Like these days, mostly like children and parents, they do not know what's proactive. So then I like them to apply the soda kid and water kid concept that I've learned to be passed on everywhere.
Great.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Beautiful
Fantastic.
advice. Beautiful advice from Sia. So Amruta, and you, any words, anything which you want to say to the parents, or you want to say to us, any
Yeah.
feedback or whatever? I mean, I'll leave the
First
ground
of all,
open.
the timing of the boot camp was super fantastic, and in such a situation when kids are totally frustrated and nothing to do, um, the camp helped to think the kids to think about what they can do or what needs to be done, which helped a lot. And the time went so fast, like the kids learned a lot in a small time span which you had set for 7 days. and we would wish we could have, even the kids, even my daughter on the 7th day said, Mama, I'm going to miss. There is nothing on the 8th day. So this shows the enthusiasm with which the coaches had trained the kids, and it was actually very good.
Thank you. I could
Right.
see your dad participating in a lot of our homeworks as well in the video.
Yeah.
So how was it? How was it? I mean, just one word or one statement quickly which you want to say.
So the thing is, there is a lot of knowledge and a lot of opportunity to learn, and we, being parents, also we try to get, we try to learn. So our family times, we have been spending a lot of family time, and Sia has been giving us some stipulated 1 hour or something to sit down and do anything and share the ideas. Now these days, after this course, the family times have become more exciting because we were also doing the homeworks, we were sharing a lot more than what we used to do. So I think that becomes a regular practice, and that is definitely something which we are learning, and we are also enjoying. So thanks for
All
that.
right. Thank you. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much for being on our show. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow in the convocation. Okay. Bye,
Thank
Sia.
you so
Bye.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
See you.
Bye.
Shagun. Hi, Shagun.
Hi.
Yeah, you can hear me well, right? Okay, Shagun, and that's Shagun's dad, right? Hi, Daddy.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Okay, yeah, I'm great. Thank you. So I just want to ask you, okay, during the orientation, I met you, right? Okay, what is the difference? What is the difference in your view towards like Shagun on the in the orientation throughout the camp and at the end of the camp and now? What are the differences that you see as a
No
parent?
difference
As
only.
a parent, as a
Yeah,
parent.
but what I was not much involved, but what I used to see that she was very eager to attend your session, morning session, and she used to talk about that. I used to ask what have you learned today. So she used to
Okay.
explain a lot of things that I'm learning this one. But the most important thing that she was eager to attend. So that shows that that she's taking interest in the session and she's learning something there.
Very
Wonderful.
nice. Shagun, yeah, can you say something? What did you love the most in the webinar? What did you love the most?
I really like the yoga,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
and I really like the bank thing because like it's a nice way for like collecting money and like depositing. So I really
Oh,
like
wow.
Collecting money. Wow.
Collecting money. Great. Thank you, Shagun.
Can
I
you
saw you.
pass some money over to us as well? I mean, we need some money. Everyone needs more money, right? So
A
All
huge hair.
right. Thank you, Shagun. Keep on
thank you,
prospering
Shagun,
the
and
video. Thank
Pooja.
you.
I would request you to actually go over to Brinda next because she's got a tuition next. So
Okay.
if we can
All
finish
right.
with Brinda next.
Jolly,
Thank you.
Jolly, we are coming to you. All right. Thank you, Shagun. Bye. Jolly, we are coming to you. Just one sec. All right. Vrinda, unmute yourself. Vrinda, unmute. Vrinda, unmute. Unmute.
Yes.
Hi, Vrinda.
Yeah.
Um,
Hi.
so Vrinda used to help me a lot in the class in terms of organizing the group, and I used to call her Harry Potter in my India group. So
Yeah.
Vrinda, a quick thing. What is the difference do you see in yourself before
Being
the camp and
pro-
after the camp?
being proactive and starting to turn from a soda into a water.
Oh wow! I think we should get now a soda and water. You, I'm loving it. Every child is saying soda and water. Okay,
We
Vrinda,
really need to know
I've
this.
started
What
to
is this
manage the
soda and
time
water thing?
management.
What?
Vrinda, why don't you explain what is soda and water?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Brinda.
yeah, Vrinda, go on. Soda and water. Please explain, Yusuf.
So basically, what is when a soda gets like a reactive kid. So when you talk to someone, like rudeness and like not understanding or not listening to people and not going by the schedule, something like that. But what a kid is someone who's like that, who understands, who is not reactive, who's trying to be kind, who's trying to make a point, but politely, firm, but polite, not shouting or like screaming and like having fights.
All right, Vrinda, quickly, just one line of your rap song which you have made. Just one line of your rap song, if you can just
One
like
line of
the
my rap
song.
song.
Yeah, 2 lines
One second.
quickly.
One second.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has made a rap
Yeah,
song
we
on
want to hear
entire
it.
thing, whatever we have taught
Yeah.
her. So quickly.
Yeah.
I'll just come in one
Say
minute.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to come back? Yes, Brinda?
Just a second. I'll just turn off my cam for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
She's going to sing.
Okay.
So she made a complete a rap song on whatever we have taught, Brinda. If you could just share quickly that. Meanwhile, can we go on Jolly or should we wait for Brinda? What should we
Jolly.
do, Yusuf
Yeah.
and
Sure.
Kasturi?
Sure.
No, you should
I think
continue with Jolly for the
we'll
time
go
being.
to Jolly.
Yeah.
We'll go to
Jolly.
Yeah.
Hi, Jolly. Jolly, unmute your mic. Jolly, can you
Hi,
just do a
Gunasegaran.
quick song? That's focus, and what we used to do, not now. Can you tell them what is that? Quickly, you can tell them. Just
Focus, focus, focus. Not now, not now. Wait, wait, wait. Yes, man, yes, man.
so what is it, Jolly? It is what is focus. What is not now, not now? What is yes, man, yes, man?
Focus means that a person that if our mom said to do this work, do your homework. We should focus on the homework. We should not do the another thing.
Right.
And
So it's
is that someone, if I'm doing the work and my mom is saying come, 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 then I need to come. I don't need to say wait, wait, wait.
So this was on a procrastinator, prioritizer, and slacker. So that's how we taught the children with the songs. They all are our young
Lovely.
children. Right. Thank you,
Lovely.
Jolly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Lots
you,
of
Jolly.
love
Take
to
care.
you.
Have
Bye,
a lovely
Jolly.
evening.
Bye, darling. Bye. Yes, Brinda, are you
Brinda.
ready with your song?
Yes.
Oh, she went to get the page. All right. Yeah, go on.
Stop
You
all
would
negative
send like a
thoughts in your head. Get up early out of bed. Start being proactive. Forget the reactive. This is the first verse of the song.
You got it,
Wow,
Yusuf? We have
wow,
even a rap songer with us. A person who creates lyrics.
Fantastic.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Anything you want to ask Brinda, Kasturi before we say Brinda
Yes,
bye?
I would like to ask Brinda. Brinda, do you think this is necessary for teenagers like you? This course. What do you think? Say your thoughts. Do you
Like,
think it's important?
yeah, it is. Like, obviously, it is for everybody. It is very important to, understand, keep your time management so that, if you don't have your time managed properly, you'll not be going with the schedule. You'll be here and then you'll be lost what you're doing. You'll not be organized. And like, when you're being proactive, you're helping others, you're being kind, you're not shouting, screaming, like understanding people, then you start to get people better and they start to understand your point too. And then it's better in that way. Like, the relation is nice and good.
Great to hear from you. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Brinda.
Brinda. Bye. Yusuf, if we have Mahi in the waiting area, then please take Mahi as well. All right, she has her class to attend. After Mihika, we can take Mahi. Mahi or Avni, you could see. She has a class to attend. Can you see?
Barney.
I mean,
Hi,
Mahi.
Puja.
Yeah, hi, Bani. Hi, Bani. Hi, Sunera. Chota packet, bada dhamaka. How are you doing? That's what we used to call her. Chota packet, bada dhamaka. How are you doing, Chota packet?
Good.
So, what is the pearls of wisdom? So, why she earned that title, Chota packet, bada dhamaka, is because if no one in the class used to get an answer, Bani used to come with like revelation, and we all used to like, oh my god, she's just like 8-year-old. And yeah, so Bani, what have you learned? What is something which you are practicing at home?
Win-win and soda kid and water kid toys.
Yusuf, you are going to definitely learn by the end of this soda kid and water kid.
Yeah.
I am so sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so intrigued. I really want to know what this soda thing and this water thing is, but I mean, this is really interesting. So
Inspired by the soda kid, and it's a big learning for all of us. Actually, it's a very good
fair
thing which
enough.
you
No,
shared,
thank you
Puja.
for that. So That's awesome. That's awesome.
So Naina, I know that Amit is into HR and he understands a lot about soft skills and everything. So, was there any innovation from you and Amit that can these things be learned at an early age?
Yes, yes, definitely. This is, in fact, it's a learning for us as well. At this particular age, we are also learning so much. Bani was explaining us, Mama, this is Soda Kid, this is Proactive Kid, and we are really following all these things: the rock, the stone part, the goal part. Everything is being followed by this. I mean, the session which you have taken.
All right,
At
thank
early
you.
stage, I mean, this is a very tender age, and I think everybody should opt for this leadership skill so that they can have confidence amongst themselves. They can encourage other co-friends to participate in other discussions as well.
Thank you.
Great.
So Bani and Sunena is all the way from Ukraine. So thank you so much. We so appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chura Packet. Be awesome. Yes, so we have Mihika and Vida. We can't see you. Can you please unmute yourself? Mihika? Hi, Mihika. Unmute yourself. Hi, unmute yourself. Yeah, so Kasthuri, over to you.
Okay, Mihika, do you think you found the superhero in you?
Yes.
Okay, how? How did you find? Tell me the process. What did you do to get that superhero out from you?
We when we were doing all the exercises in the class, we were learning about goal setting and all time management and how to be a soda kid and not, how to be a water kid and not a soda kid.
Okay, wow.
So I really learned about my time management because my time management is not that good because I always skip from one thing to the next and then the next thing to the next thing. So it was really hard for me to finish lots of things. So when Miss Puja was talking about it, I was listening and I wrote it down in my notebook, and then I followed the things, and I also learned about being proactive, and I want to go up ahead and be a more of a deep listener.
Wow.
She did
I
she
am
did a
I am
beautiful
like,
role play.
wow.
Thank
Wow.
you,
I mean,
ma'am.
Mihika, I must say that, I mean, you are wiser than a lot of adults who I have met in my life so far. So kudos to you, kudos to your parents.
Thank
You know,
you.
keep up the amazing things that you are doing, and just keep believing that the sky is the limit. Okay, so over
Thank
to you,
you.
Kasturi.
Yeah,
Thank
Pooja,
you.
I'm going to make your work a little easier now. Mihika, tell me one thing that you will tell a friend of yours who wasn't there in the webinar, who's going to join in the next one. Tell me one thing that you will tell this friend to join us. What will you say? What will you say to convince
Uh,
them to come here?
I would say that everyone in this team is very kind and friendly towards the kid, very kind and friendly towards the
Oh,
kids, and they teach us very, very, very important concepts that we have to keep forever in our lives.
oh, love you for that. So,
Lovely.
Pooja,
Thank you.
your job is done. Okay, thank you,
She did
Mihika.
a video on
Thank
empathy. She did the video
you.
on empathy. Thank you so much, Mihiko.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
Mihika.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye.
Lovely.
Hi, Chetna and
Hi.
Vida. Welcome. Thank you so much. So, Chetna has been helping us so much. She's one of our parent coordinator. In fact, this entire thing, Chetna, Vida, and Rahul were managing at the backstage. Thank you so much, Chetna. So, Chetna,
Always
what do you
welcome.
think? I mean, you were the first one who signed up for this, Kasturi, I spoke to you. I didn't even have the skeleton. I called her up. She herself is into the education. She is a professor in
Oh,
Dalmia.
wonderful.
Dr. Chetna, actually. So I called
Wow.
her up and I told her, like, Chetna, I'm coming up with this program. I'm thinking. So she's like, I'm signing up. I didn't have
Oh,
anything ready. So she was the first sign up. So what gave you
wow.
that confidence? I mean, besides
Yeah.
knowing me.
I've always known you, and I keep seeing your posts on FB and LinkedIn.
And I always wanted Vida to get into something, where she can enhance her leadership skills and, you know more about herself and, you know, how to deal with people. So that's the reason. And I had 100%, guarantee that, it's you, and so it
So
would be
now,
great.
so now do you feel your 100% has gone higher at same, or how is
Higher,
it?
higher, absolutely higher.
Thank you.
Right.
Yusuf, I think it's great, because I mean your best critic or the person is your professor, and she's already a professor, right? She teaches the management students. So I was like, okay, if she's saying like, yeah. All right. Vita, what
That's
is
awesome.
one thing which you think which you think you have taken away from the program and you're practicing and you would want to share that with your friends?
Time managing and being proactive.
Oh, very nice.
Yusuf, you get that. Proactive is the keyword today.
I
All
know, I
right.
know. I was about to ask as to, did you
Soda
actually,
cake, water
so
cake.
Pooja, I'm sure you said like, your three things from Pooja, like
Yeah.
proactive, reactive, and time management, or, soda
Yeah.
kid, water kid, or I don't know, mixture
Rock
of two.
sand fables.
Yeah,
Well,
rock,
there
pebble, and
Yusuf
sand.
got.
So there you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Chetna. Chetna, we need one help from you. Mahi's
Thank
mom
you.
is trying to log in.
I'll
Just
just
tell
try.
her that she
Okay.
can log in now.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Chetna. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Yes, over to you, Kasturi.
Hi, Vivan.
Unmute
Hi,
yourself.
mommy. Yeah, that's Vivan's mommy. Hi, mommy. So,
Hi.
yeah. So, can you tell me what did you see Vivan enjoying in this program?
I enjoy the win-win.
Okay. Yeah, you say first. Yeah. No.
He was the pro. He used to type on so many things, Kasturi. When I used to teach, I was like, who's sending so many messages? And it used to be Vivan. So you would have surprised me if you wouldn't have. So go for it, Vivan. I
Yeah.
want to hear
Go,
from
go,
you.
go, go. Yeah. We would love to hear from you. Yeah.
Like the win-win and the soda water bottle and the soda kid and water bottle kid.
Oh, whatever. We really have to have a session on that. Okay.
He's already canceled.
Okay. I think, yeah, we really need to have that separate thing on its own, soda bottle and
I think
water
he got
kid.
the entire family, so that's why he's saying water bottle. It's the entire family
It's soda
concept what
bottle
he's
and
thinking.
water bottle, is it?
It's
That's
soda
soda
kid and water kid, but Vivan is saying water bottle because
Soda
he's
kid and
getting
water
the
kid. Okay.
the whole
entire family.
family.
So he's moving from a superhero to a
Okay.
superhero family. All right. Thank you, Nems. From you, anything, any parting words or any thoughts which you have, which you want to share with our audience, with the parents? What do you want to share?
What? To be very honest,
Okay.
for me, Vivan is just 9-year-old child. Okay,
Nearly 10.
okay, nearly 10. I'm so sorry.
Nearly 10. Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, it was very difficult when he was talking about deep listening, active listening. It's something I thought maybe he's being at that age, he will not understand. But that's we as a parent actually have those kind of limitation. With kids, there is no limitation, so there is no end to learning for them. So that's something which I really got present to this. So my message to parents would be: don't stop yourself from teaching them by putting limitations on it. They are open-minded. They are going to learn new things in life.
All right. Thank you so much. So I appreciate Vivan. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the convocation. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. Say
Bye.
my hi to Sandy. Bye. All right. Yeah, you could log off. Raki will come to you. First, we'll take Mahi. She needs to leave, and then we are coming to you. Thank you, Raki. Kasturi, you would want to go ahead and ask Mahi? Or you want? Okay, Kasturi's gone. All right.
So,
Mahi and Avni, you yourself are a coach, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for you, it was very easy to understand that these are the concepts, which are important.
Yeah.
But
So
having said that, you think for, I mean, a pre-teenager, how important is it? Because that's the time when they are, forming their own opinion somewhere. So your thoughts.
Yeah, so when in the initial, in fact, you yourself spoke about that, when the seeds are sown correctly in the childhood, it becomes very easy when they, go back to their adulthood, and when they are in the adulthood, it really helps them a lot, it becomes very easy. And what I see from your program, how it has helped is a lot of belief systems, what they carry as a child, it has really helped. In fact, in our daily communications, we use a lot of your programs, what you have done, your exercises, what you have done. Just
Wow.
like the early mom was talking about the soda kid and the water kid. So we use these terms in our communication. Right? So she will tell me, "Oh, mom, don't be a soda mom. Come on, you become a water mom." So okay, so that's reminder
That's
for us
so
that
sweet.
we need to just go back to our basics and be there. So I feel for the younger kids, it's a wonderful program to start early, because the more you start early, the more helpful it becomes. So absolutely.
Thank you so much. Avni, for me, the greatest pleasure was when you said that you're at home, your time has increased, the conversation time with respect to
Yeah.
exercise. So that was very fulfilling for me. Mahi, what is the one word which you want to say to your friends who are still thinking whether to join this program? This program is for them or not.
I had said yes, they should join because like changing me and changing my thoughts is a really difficult task. And yeah,
I love that. It's really a difficult. So we managed that uphill. Yay. Yay, Kasthuri.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mahi, I
yeah.
appreciate your honesty.
This program has become a point of reference in our conversation. So the more, of course, the
Great.
conversations are increased, and I would say increased in terms of keeping this program in between us. So a lot of time we refer to this program on and off whenever we have this communication. So absolutely, the whole program has been of great help, and yoga part has absolutely helped to become more mindful, and especially for the child who is like, who can't even sit ideal for say 10 minutes, to keep her
Oh,
there for
yeah.
the session. Kasturi, it was a wonderful job,
Oh,
absolutely.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So I
Very nice.
appreciate.
Very nice.
Thank you, Mahi. Enjoy your Spanish class. Thank you so much. All
Thank you
right.
very
See ya.
much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
goodbye.
Shreya.
Shreyu and Rocky. Kasturi.
Yeah,
Hi.
Shreya. Shreya, okay, Shreya, do you think children should attend this kind of courses? Tell me.
Yes, because once how you are, it changes a lot of things about you.
Mm.
What did
And Shrey,
what is it?
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
What is it? What can change? Tell me some things, that
I
that
used to
will
watch
change.
TV all the day and not do my online sessions. Now I probably watch TV for about 1 hour a day, and that's it. Rest I remove my time spending in something or the other.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Hmm. Shrey, I have one more question for you. What is something which you have taught to your mom from this program? You think you have practiced something with your mom, or you have been telling your mom something which you have learned, and some one learning which has stayed with you, Shreya, which you're going to never forget in your life? Is there anything?
See, see what we have learned about a goal, what we have learned that yes, we have to.
It was about my goal.
Hmm. And thank you, Shreya. Raki,
Thank you.
anything
Thank
which
you
you
so
would
much.
want to share,
For me,
which you have
Pooja,
seen?
yes, Pooja. For me, you knew it was a big challenge to get Shreya to the course. You have made
Yes.
too many efforts to convince her, because I was not even sure, after one class she would continue, she would discontinue, because she's a tough child. And waking her up at 8 o'clock for the 8 o'clock class and waking her up at 7 o'clock was a difficult task. But believe me, she woke up on time. She was before time on the table. Everything was bang on. For Shreya to sit in a place for that 90 minutes, impossible task, which was like a cupcake for me. I didn't even have to bother. She was so, enjoying that class. The teamwork that you all did, the kind of activities you all did, everything. She's not the child to reveal things very easily or speak about it, but yes, I can see that from within there are lots and lots of things that she has learned, and she is using it. She might
Wow.
not be able to put it in the right words, but yes, if
Very nice.
there is a change in Shreya, I am telling you, every second child has benefit from your course.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Raki. It is so much. I mean, I don't have any words. I'm like really
I am
struggling for
very
words.
thankful to your complete team for the kind
Yeah.
of effort, for the kind of work, the kind of program you have designed for our children.
Yes.
We are highly
So,
obliged.
thank
Thank
you.
you so
Shreya,
much.
You remember we spoke that you want to be on TV. It's just like a digital TV right now. So it's going to be
Yeah.
a memory which is going to stay. All right. Vibhuti and Bharvi. Bharvi, we can't see you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, but
Yeah,
we can't see you. All right. I think you can hear us. Bharvi, can you hear us well?
yeah, something is wrong with the video. Yeah. Yeah,
All
No
but
right.
I
No
can
problem.
hear
worries.
you, I can see you. Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
great, great.
Kasthuri, go ahead. You want to ask
Okay,
something? Yeah.
okay.
Bharvi and Vibhuti.
Bhairavi, so can you share with us what have you
Yes.
observed throughout the course, before, during, and after? Can you share?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
please
sure.
go.
Actually, I
Yeah.
had just like I have never thought of enrolling Vibhuti in such kind of course before. But Chetna just put me a word that Puja is doing this kind of thing. Would Vibhuti be interested? So actually, I don't take her decisions. I allow her to take her own decisions. So I just asked her and showed the boot camp thing, and then she was like, "Yes, yes, I will join because I don't have much to do right now." So I was like, "Okay, just take it up." But I was amazed to see like the way she was interested in all the activities and the way she was speaking on the group thing, because I had imagined her as a very shy child who will not speak up, who will not ask anything. That was my understanding, but
Right.
fortunately I was wrong. So yeah, and she was getting like mixed up with everyone. Even this activity for tomorrow's thing was given. She was like taking ahead with the other two partners. She created a group and then she initiated the discussion. So I was like very, very much happy. Like she is taking initiative and going ahead with it.
Very nice.
Fantastic. Okay, I have like two questions for you. Bhairavi, is it right? Mummy is Bhairavi, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bhairavi, do you think children have this inner potential? Do you think they have it?
And I think Bharvi herself is into education as well.
Do you think they
Yeah.
have it? Okay. Can you share with me one way that you can bring that out? Just one way that we can bring that superhero out of them. Just share as a parent, as an educator.
Yes. Sure.
We would love to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Because what I have experienced with Vibhuti a lot of time is she does not open up in front of me. Now, I don't know it
Okay.
is a case with every child. Maybe some of the crowd would be like that who don't open up in front of the parents. She will be doing everything good in front of her teachers, in front of her gurus, because we do some spiritual thing also. There also, she was not like, she had to say some shloka and all. So she was not ready to say it in front of me. But the teacher who was coming to teach her, she was very confident and very sincere with her. So sometimes it helps the
Yeah.
outsider to come into the picture and nurture the child's abilities.
Great. Great, great. I'm happy to hear from you as an educator and as a parent, because I think this part we need to understand that not all children will open up to parents. Yeah, it depends on how the foundation has been set as well, and the individual. Like I have like two children. My two children are like poles apart. Yeah, so they are different. So one like prefer me to guide them, another one prefer the teacher to guide them. So I love this part. Yeah. So this is where people like Puja come in to help. Yeah. And I think if the parent understand that, yeah,
Yes,
if the
yes,
parent understand
definitely.
that, I think it would be great, right? Thank you so much,
Yeah, even I want
Bhairavi.
to add that because
Mm.
yeah, just wanted to add something. Like you said, your two children are poles
Yeah, sure.
apart. Same with me. Like I have my younger child who is like very free with
Mm.
me and talks everything to me. But this girl,
Yeah.
she will tell everything to me what is happening. But some activities are such that she will not like to do it in front of me. Like she will be shy. But outside she will be like
Yeah.
bindas. So that's the thing. So
Yes.
So this gets me
it's
curious.
helpful. It's
Vibhuti,
always
what?
helpful to have someone like Pooja and you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Yeah.
Vibhuti, this gets
Thank
me curious. What is one activity which you enjoyed the most, which you want to share today in open with everyone? One activity which you enjoyed the most in our class. Any one activity which you want to say?
The yoga poses.
Which yoga pose you
Wonderful.
like? Which yoga pose you like? Tell me. Is it the tree? Is it the warrior pose?
Or the gratitude, the tree, yeah.
Oh,
Surya
they loved it,
Namaskar.
right? No. Were you able to focus? Because that needs a lot of focus. Yeah. If you're going to lose your focus, you will lose your balance as well, right?
Initially.
Yeah. Yeah. So the tree pose. So did
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
do that?
Initially she
So
used to lose, but nowadays I'm seeing her. She is more stable.
yeah, you just have to like focus on one point and then you will be stable. So did she do the kindness tree then? Were you
Initially,
is she
no.
gone?
No, she's
Great,
actually
great, great,
network is
great.
little this end.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Thank
No.
you. You can. All right. Thank you. I think we have. I'm just checking back end if there are any more kids. I think we have two more.
No, that
Yeah.
was the last person in the
Together?
studio, Puja.
All right.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
just back to the three of
Great.
us at the moment. So I mean, I've been sitting and listening to the amazing the feedback and testimonials, live testimonials as well, which you both have been getting, which is just a testament of the amazing professionals that you both are. I mean, Pooja, you obviously are simply amazing at what you do regarding leadership coaching, and you've just taken it to the next level. Because, in my opinion, it's easier to actually get something, you get adults to actually do something, in my opinion, than than instill certain aspects into children. That's what I personally feel. Maybe that's just my mindset. And you've literally sort of done quite the impossible for what a lot of people would have thought. So keep up the great work, and especially with what you're doing with your webinars for adults regarding demystifying leadership. That's what you do, and basically rewiring your inner mindset. For betterment for your own future. So that's awesome work. And Kasthuri, I don't know what else to say. You are incredible in every single aspect. You obviously are an amazing teacher and educationist. You are a career educationist, and the way you actually intermingle with children and you make them basically feel that you are there with them, so they actually see you as a friend rather than as a teacher, and that is a gift that you have to being able to connect with people both young and old. So thank you once again for being the incredible educated, incredible human being that you are, Kasthuri, and it's a shout out to both of them here on my behalf, to Puja and Kasthuri, for the excellent initiative that they have taken on board, and they are actually assisting parents around the world to basically get some steam off their hands, give it in theirs, and let them sort of re-energize and basically take your children onto a whole new learning journey moving forward. Some closing lines from Puja and Kasthuri, please. Puja, go ahead.
I think I mean, I'm so overwhelmed. See, I'm thinking right now, and I'm like really trying hard.
Three things. Three
Okay.
things.
Yeah, three things. Yeah, help. So first of all, thank you so much, Yusuf. Thank you so much for providing the
My
space wherein
pleasure.
we could come in, wherein all our little stars could come in, the superheroes. And when each one of them they spoke, right? So I think being proactive, being reactive, having a plan, this all is required at all, even when we grew up. And these are seeds which can be instilled right from an early age. But provided you don't hold that like, hey, they have come from the program and nothing has changed. Just remember it's a small transformation which is going to happen. Keep on giving them those inputs, which is important, because someday they're going to remember it and they're going to use it just the way we remembered our ABC letters and we use it somewhere, maybe like later on. But have that faith in children and continue. In fact, I and Kasthuri, we were doing a video for children, and we categorize parents into three types. You know that, Yusuf? Would you like to hear?
Definitely. Definitely. What are the three types? Tell me the three types.
Kasthuri, should we reveal it?
You should say, wow, her versions are so interesting. My goodness. Okay, I remember the pumper. Babbler, and one more.
Hermit.
Hermit. Yeah, hermit. Okay.
So Pumper
That
is
was
a
good.
parent who would always like, I'll do a mini demo. Can I do a mini demo with Kasthuri? A quick
Of
one.
course.
Oh,
Of course.
Kasturi.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right. So we were doing it for our children there, and Kasturi was Amma for me in some, and in some I was a mother. So typically, a pumper parent would be like, let's say Kasturi is my child, and she would be like, Beta, please do it. If you do it, I'm going to definitely give you a chocolate. Please, you sit for this. I'm going to get in. I'm going to go and give you whatever you want. Please do it. Fulfilled you. See, I'm going to put in a lot of cash, or what you wanted, I'm going to definitely give you. Please do it. So,
No, Amma. No, I'm not going to listen to you, Amma. The other time you said that you will give me rewards, but you didn't give me. I'm not going to go for it.
So that's what the pumper parent is, and that's what the pumper child is. They are trying to extract more and more. Come on, mom, I'm not going to settle for something low. So don't keep on enticing your children. Have a dialogue with them. A quick insight about Babbler. Okay, Kasturi, come on.
No, you are good at it. Please do it. Please do it. Yeah.
It was like a Babbler parent is like, I told you last time you have to do this. Why are you not doing it? Why is it not happening? They just don't allow children to speak.
To talk. Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
They're all the time babbler. And the third one is a hermit wherein they're having more dialogue. So please go ahead and have dialogue with your kids. Please give them that space to develop. And I am immense thankful, grateful to you, Yusuf. I have right
That's
now.
my pleasure. It's my
I'm
pleasure.
so
Please.
overwhelmed. And Kasturi, as I've been telling you, you have been in, you know what it is, right? You go to this, and we look forward to taking it to many, many, many children out there and coming up with the parent program. Thank you so much. Kasturi, from you, concluding words.
Yeah, thank you so much, Puja. And because I've been witnessing what you have been doing, it's really amazing, Puja. You simply knew every child and you made sure they are in at every session, and I really loved it because we were in the group chat together. Oh my goodness, it was like a marathon for you. You had 3 sessions the whole day. I could imagine that. So it was very nice of you to promptly, update the parents and, look at their works and commenting on that, complimenting their work. It's not easy. As an educator, let me tell you, it's not easy. And from a parents, I feel also that we parents are always learning, Puja. There is no right or wrong method in parenting. Let me tell you that. As an educator, I can always tell you. So I would love to let parents know that you're not alone in this. Your story is not the only story. Come on, talk about it and share with us. So, and let people like Puja come into, your children's life and bring out that superheroes, because let me tell you, children are powerful. They have this innate potential in them, but your environment actually determines how you want to bring that out. Yeah, so that is why Puja and I, we were saying no parents, no parents, we're going to bring that out from them just by themselves. So we want the parents to watch the children experience this from behind, see what your child's potential is, because I believe it. And looking at Puja, the way she brings up her children, I tell you, I was like so confident this is going to be super successful. Yeah, so I thought, and it was a success as well, because you see, from young to teenager, like teenagers, like they have a different set of challenges, and parents have to understand them. They are totally different. Oh my god, I don't know, it's like a different they are turning into different people. Yeah, so but the parents have to understand, because they have so much of power in them. So how to bring that out, the way, the models of disciplines that they are going to take up, because at each age group you're going to use different way of discipline to work with them. If you're going to work with a 6-year-old, it's not going to be the same way you're going to work with a 12 or 13-year-old. So your parenting style has to change as well when they grow. You see, that I'm experiencing, because I'm having teenagers now. So it's different. It's different, the way you have to look. So parents, I would love to say that you're not alone in this. Share, and I think Puja is doing a great job. She's here to help.
We are, Kasthuri. We are in this journey together.
Yeah, we're here to help you out in that. Yeah. It was a great package, right? Like, it was like a mind, body, and soul all together. The diet was taken care of. Like, on my part, their body wellness was taken care of, and your part was great, amazing. And Jignaa, spiritual, and we had like laughter coach SUCHI. Was such an amazing package. I think it was like power packed. So thank you so much, Yusuf, for allowing us here, and then giving us space. Thank you so much for all the support that you give us. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
my
We
pleasure.
really appreciate all the unconditional support and you give us. I mean, our heart is so
My
filled right
pleasure.
now, right, Kasthuri?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. So thank you once again, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate all your support and all your love. Please follow Kasthuri Gunasegaran and Puja Talesara, and reach out to Puja and or Kasthuri regarding the new batch, which is presently enrolling for children around the world who will be able to take on board, these amazing new sort of sessions that they have on board. Well, do you want to know the mystery of the soda kid or the water kid? You must enroll, or you must reach out to Puja and or Kasthuri. Thanks once again, everyone, for joining me and Puja and Kasthuri on this broadcast. Have a lovely day, and thanks once again. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Bye.